Hey everyone, this is Austin Schur here with We Write About Music, and today I'm here with JC Kurtis. He's just put out a summer ready EP called The Road Home, just got released today, and I'm super excited to have him on. JC, thank you so much for coming on. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. The EP has not been released yet. It was released to for pre-sale today. It will be released on the 1st of July.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'll make sure to update that and everything, and kind of gives everyone something to look forward to as well.
Absolutely. I've done so much hard work on this EP. This is my first official EP, and I just can't wait to get the music out there.
Well, you can really tell, man. It's personal, it's fun, and it's like it's got a lot of heart and soul in it. So, from my perspective, you've done a great job.
Man, that sounds awesome. Thank you so much. It's
You're
just
welcome.
really good to hear. It's really good to hear from, an awesome person like you, man. Thank you.
Thanks. And honestly, at the time of recording for everyone else, and this will be there for history, it is JC's birthday. So we're wishing him a happy birthday and hoping he's had a good day so far.
Thank you. Thank you. I've had an awesome day. Very relaxing. I actually bench pressed 550 today,
Hell
so
yeah.
it was a good start to my day, and it's only getting better.
Amazing, amazing. Well, I want to talk about the music here. Like I'll say it again, I'm loving the EP, and the first thing I want to talk about is the overall sound of it. It is truly great. It feels like it encapsulates the feeling of what summer is. So what I want to know here is, was that the initial plan?
Absolutely. I want my music, something that people can just wrap themselves up in.
Sure.
Whether they're out in the country or they're in the city, whatever they want. I mean, my music is supposed to speak to people like that because so many country artists have spoken to me through their lyrics and music. And it's a real dream to actually be able to, get to do that for other people.
Totally, man. Well, yeah, it turned out great. Now, I definitely want to hear about the production side of things. It feels very intimate to where like it feels like you're talking directly to someone, but it still has those joyous moments on it. So it kind of plays with a little bit of everything. Yeah,
Exactly. I like to do music where, I can write a song for any mood there is, and that's what I like. I pride myself in doing because one of my favorite artists is Brantley Gilbert
mhm,
because his lyrics are so real and so personal that it's just, I mean, they're awesome. I've been listening to him since I couldn't, God, way back when I was in the army, brother. And I picked up a guitar 2 years ago, and I just started doing this. And
it's really
my journey
awesome.
so far, my journey so far has been incredible.
Did you have any outside help to get this thing, produced, mixed, and mastered?
No, I paid for
Really?
everything. I
Okay.
paid for everything because I believe in it that much. Um, I did have my father help me learning guitar. He's a
Nice.
professional musician for 40 years.
Oh wow. Well, that's some
Yeah.
serious bonding right there, if anything.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
really
Because
fun.
I hadn't seen him in years because I was in the military for almost
Sure.
10 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
And in 2019 he was diagnosed with cancer, and he's good though. Everything was taken out
Nice.
of him. He's 100% cancer free. Thank the good Lord
Amazing.
for that. And he one day he told me, he's like, you got a voice. You need a guitar. You need to learn how to play guitar. He's like, you're retired. You're in your 30s. You're retired. Start doing something productive. And I wasn't a bum or nothing,
Of
but
course not. Of course
I
not.
didn't have anything but working out. That's why I used to look like super jacked, and now I'm a bit fluffy, and that's fine.
Hey, who isn't these days? It's all good.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
fine.
But I picked it up, and oh my god, to be honest with you, man, I wanted to smash it that night. I wanted to just go off
It's
on it.
tough.
It sure is, and I've put well over thousands of hours to learn as much as I've learned in the
Yeah.
2 years that I've been playing. The music that you're hearing is, that's me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's production that my producer had set up, and I mean, he had other players, professional players, but I can play all the songs acoustically.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah, a
taught
little bit of
myself
everything
that
going on.
because Brantley Gilbert had done the same thing, and I mean, he's a trailblazer in my opinion, and I love it. So yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, I want to know instrumentally, this is basically all you hear, which is incredibly impressive. And so, I don't want to look too far into the future because obviously I want to focus on this EP. But do you have any plans for what you may want to follow it up with in terms of sound
Absolutely.
experimentation?
I've got like 40 songs written,
Like
and I'm
finished completed songs?
finished, completed songs. Like
Wow, okay.
all I have to do is throw a couple chords on a couple of them, and I'm good to go, man.
There you go. Get the album
Oh yeah.
cover shot, get a couple names going, you're in business.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
That's
got my
amazing.
wife. My wife is she's a award-winning filmmaker,
Oh wow,
so
okay.
she's gonna do all the the music videos and everything. And yeah, man. I mean, the production is it's been all it's Davis Branch who actually produced it,
Okay.
and he is just incredible. I mean, such a patient man, and his professionalism is leaps and
Yeah.
bounds over what I've seen so far in this business. I mean, he's incredible.
That name sounds really familiar, actually. Sure, he's been
He
part of
produces a
something
lot.
else.
He
Yeah.
produces a lot. I mean, he's out there, grinding, hustling, just like we are, and
Yeah.
he's incredible. Really makes the artist feel, that they are important.
Well,
These
you are
lyrics are
important.
important.
It's like
Well, exactly. You know what I
I
mean?
know
But
what you mean, though. But big artists, small artists, like it's a little bit about
exactly,
I get
exactly.
it.
Because I've been on both spectrums of
Sure.
entertainment. I've been an actor, a model, a stuntman. You know what I mean? And now here I am as a musician. So
Totally. So I want to get into your process a little bit as a musician.
okay.
How does it all start with you? Does it start with the lyrics that you've written down or something that you've sang into your phone? How do you
This
go
is
about
the
starting a song?
this is the weirdest part. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, bro.
It's okay.
Um,
It's
this is the
different for
weirdest part.
everyone when it comes to the process.
I get tons of ideas when I'm standing in a hot shower.
Yeah, completely understand.
It's weird. It's super weird. I wrote 3 of my songs. I wrote a song called "Summertime Fling" in the shower. I wrote a song called "Small Town Dreamer" in the
Okay.
shower. I mean, and I just wrote one called "Me and My Wife Had a Fight the Other Day," and I wrote a song called "The Struggle Is Real." So I mean, it's just, and
Sure,
it's great
sure.
like that because I can throw these songs together in 15
Yeah.
minutes. You know
I,
what I
I
mean?
think I get that. It's like you go into the shower, your brain turns off a little bit. But when you're actively trying to make something, that's when it's the hardest to create. But when there's
Exactly.
no outside
Absolutely.
sources come, yeah, I completely understand it. I guess that just means you have to
Absolutely.
never stop showering if you want to create. Just hop in there and see what happens.
Oh, bro, I used to live in the shower doing photo shoots. Oh my god.
Sure.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. It's the one reason why I used to live in Hawaii. I
Okay.
couldn't enjoy the beaches because every time I was at the beach, if I wasn't doing my services and I was in the military,
Sure.
I was at a beach doing a photo shoot, and it's like, I mean, it was just
Yeah,
awful. So I mean, that's
it's
just, but
hilarious.
yeah, like it's crazy being in the shower and just having all these ideas. It's the weirdest thing. I know. You
I
don't have
believe
to
it.
tell me
I
that.
believe it. So you had mentioned Gilbert as one of your influences. I kind of want to know who else you grew up listening to and who's inspired the sound on this EP.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, did I cut out?
Okay. Yeah. No, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
Garth Brooks, Alabama, Kenny Rogers, Randy Travis, Leonard Skinner, um, 38 Special, Three Dog Night. Very eclectic array of music. Marshall Tucker Band. Um, yeah, and Conway Twitty, Charlie Rich, Charlie Pride.
All the
I
legends.
mean, a
All the
lot of
legends.
music that my father. Yeah, exactly. Yes,
Yeah, I get
absolutely.
it.
Except for Taylor Swift, I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
That's all right. That's all right. So sort of the follow-up to that question is, so you've been making your own music, you have this EP to call your own now. Was there a specific album that you listened to that had such like an emotional feeling for you that you're like, I need to create something of my own?
Yep, it was Brantley Gilbert's "Just as I Am."
Yeah. What about it was like, this is so beautiful. I need to make something for me.
There was a song that he wrote called "Modern Day Prodigal Son." Um, the first time I heard it, because I was living in Los Angeles, and I started my career, my journey into music. I heard a song called "Modern Day Prodigal Son," and if you haven't heard it, it's an incredibly powerful song.
Okay.
It's about a kid who's basically he's just, he's a rebel. He doesn't want to listen to anybody, and he just picks up and rolls out. But he finds through God and through strength, that his family does want him around, and that he comes home, comes home proudly. And the crazy thing about that is, before I joined the military, I was a real loser. All I did was party and just party, man.
Sure.
And my sister had come up to visit me, and I was so drunk and loaded. I didn't even know she was there, and I hadn't seen her a year and a half.
Wow.
Next day, my mom. Next day, she straight up
We're breaking up here. Sorry.
You still there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But anyway, that kind of music speaks to me. So "Just as I Am" is a beautiful song as well, that he does, and it's simple. It's just as I am.
Sure.
Take me as I am. No, take me as I am. It's a very, very powerful song. And first time I heard it, I actually cried my eyes out, because I was the rebel. You know what I mean? I was that kid that would just go out and do stupid stuff, and I didn't care about anything. And when I heard that song, I was like, wow, man, this is extremely powerful.
I love that. That's a great story. Usually it's just like, I heard this and I liked it, and so I made music. But the fact that there's really the fact that there's a story behind it.
I'm a poet.
I love that. I love that. I mean, it comes across in your music. And
Thank
I'm
you
kind of
so
happy
much,
that
man.
you said that, because I want to know, what do you think that your music says about you as a person, the music that you're making?
I think my music says that I am a deep person,
Mhm.
that I have seen tragedy and I have overcome tragedy. I've had several of my brothers and sisters from the service check out on me.
Yeah.
When I say check out, I mean suicide. And it never gets any easier. You've heard "The War Rages On."
Yeah.
That song is all about living with PTSD.
Powerful.
And thank you. When I wrote it, I was in tears, because it was something that really spoke to me, and I wanted it to speak to others. And I've been told that song saved a couple people's lives, and I cry when I hear that, because
That's
it's very
amazing.
powerful stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me this, now that you've decided to take this path as a musician and a creative as a whole, is there one thing that you enjoy the most about all of it from start to finish?
Being able to pick up my guitar, walk down to a creek, a brook, or in the woods,
Yeah.
and just write a song, and play that song and really get into it. I mean, because there's no one out there listening, and
Yeah.
it's like you're playing to a full stadium,
It's
and
true.
you just really give it your all, man. And that's where most of my songs came from. I mean, that's where it all comes from. It all comes from the heart. Country music is not about where you're at. It's who you are, and where you come from. And that's why country music just speaks to me.
Right.
And
I mean, I think that's one of the best parts about actually being able to play an instrument rather than just putting it together on a computer. Because
exactly.
being in nature and being like outside of your creative bubble can even inspire you more. And it's gotta be,
Absolutely.
it's freeing. So I
Yeah,
get it.
it really is, because if you, with, I'm a firm believer, there's no risk. If there's no risk, there's no reward.
100%. Yeah,
And no one stays at the top forever.
sure.
And when you fall hard, but when you get up and there's some kind of adversity in your way and you're
Right.
victorious over that adversity, that's when you are 100% victorious.
Yes, I agree. So the question here is, now that you've got, this EP on the way and you've got a bunch of other tracks, can we expect to see you play any local shows, potentially a small tour? Is that even something that you'd want to do?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely. I'm looking into it right now. I'm practicing every day in my music room. I
awesome.
mean, microphone, guitar, all the works. And I'm ready to rock and roll. As soon as I can get out there, as soon as we figure out this the whole pandemic thing, and when I can
Sure.
start playing out and stuff like that. But
Right.
I'm gonna start sending my music out to
There you
labels.
go.
I'm gonna start doing it, man. I'll play. I'll go to a park where I live and just
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, you don't need a proper stage. All you need is your guitar, couple
Exactly.
people, get some nice drinks, and you got yourself a concert. That's really it.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't
And
blame you.
if I can reach one person, that then it was truly worth it.
Totally. So hypothetically speaking, let's say you do schedule a show and the venue manager says to you, okay, you've got one song to play from your discography. Which one song are you picking to wow the crowd and why?
Mm, that is damn. That is a great question, man. Um, I'm gonna have to go with the good old days.
Yeah,
'Cause that song is very nostalgic. It's personal, because when
sure.
I grew up, where I grew up, if you weren't home by the time streetlights came on, your ass was getting yelled at.
That's
That's
for
the
sure.
way it was. And if you talk back,
Yeah.
you got a crack in the mouth.
Yep.
You got disciplined. And I know kids nowadays, they don't really understand that, but this
No.
song is all about being nostalgic. I mean, I think me and you were about the same age.
Yeah, how old are you?
Um, I just turned today's my 35th birthday.
Okay, so I'm about to turn 28. It's pretty close.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're getting there. So I mean, and the song is all about nostalgia. It's all about having a good time growing up. I mean, what kid didn't go out when they weren't supposed to be out and have a
Right.
ball with their friends, drink, do stupid stuff? I mean, that's what it's all about,
It's true.
and
I
the
mean,
songs.
nowadays it's different. Nowadays, I feel like parents don't let their kids 5 feet away from them. You know
Oh
what I
yeah, no,
mean?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's
that's the thing. And
a whole
and
different
kids
world.
nowadays, I had to yell at my nephew the other day to get off his switch and go out and play.
Right, right. Yeah. And then not, yeah, exactly. Kids not even wanting to go out and do things.
Exactly. So what I did was I went out and I bought a game called Polish Horseshoes,
Okay.
and now we're out there playing it.
There you
He's
go.
outside. He's doing something rather than he's getting dirty. If he falls in the grass and scrapes his knee, I've
Hmm.
done my job as an uncle.
Yeah, that's all you got to
I'm
do.
teaching my exactly, and we have a blast and we have a great time. The other day we had a big Nerf war in my house.
I love that.
Yeah, I
See,
mean,
it's old
and
school. Get out there, and you don't need a PlayStation or whatever it is
exactly.
to
I mean, I'm
have a
not
good
gonna
time.
say I play games all the time. I do,
Sure.
but most of the time during the week, I'd rather pick up my guitar
Yeah.
and work on my technique than play a video game.
100%.
That's the
There's a
truth.
time and a place for it. It just can't be every day. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly,
also
exactly,
you're older. You're not a child. You've been
exactly.
out there. You've had
Yes.
your experiences.
If I'm not in the
So
gym,
very good.
I'm in my music room. If I'm
Yeah.
not in my music room, I'm somewhere else. Probably not home.
Yeah. There you go. Easy as that. Okay, so I want to know, we are a few days away from hitting the halfway point of 2021, which is crazy. So I want to know, aside from the music, what are some goals that you've set for yourself for the rest of this year?
The rest of this year,
Yeah.
to put out a few more songs,
Okay.
to learn those songs that I already have and just nail them wherever I go. Um, to get my truck.
There you
That's
go.
a goal. And get my jacked up truck. Um, to spend more time with my wife
Like that.
and to just relax and enjoy life because
I think everyone should. I think that's a message for everyone.
absolutely. And you know, nowadays, like I said, I'm 35.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to 36. So,
sure.
I mean, it's been a beautiful, awesome day. I mean, I had over 350 people wish me birthday, a happy birthday
That's
on
amazing.
Facebook. A lot of them don't even know me.
That's all right. That's love. They're thinking of you. They want you to have a good day. Doesn't matter if you haven't talked to them in 5 years.
And I do the same thing. When I get a birthday greeting, I shoot out a birthday, man. If you were on my Facebook and your birthday came up, I'd shoot you a birthday greeting because I think if you can make somebody smile, it's all worth it.
There you go. Easy as that.
I'm trying to be like the nicest guy as possible, man. But this world,
it's tough. It's tough.
It is. It's just super tough, and I'm afraid to have kids. I'm afraid to have kids. Because if somebody bullies my kid or my kid goes to school and tells the principal, you get it. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, you got to radiate positivity.
And that's what I want to do through my music and tunes, man. That's what I want to do.
That is a perfect segue. I have one last question for you, JC. Really happy you brought that up. So how I like to sort of wrap this up is, so for the person that is going to discover you from this, and for the person that is going to listen to your music for the first time, what is a welcome message that you would like to say to them as they enter into the world of JC Kurtis for the first time?
You're at home. You're at home. And it's all going to be okay.
I love that.
Ah, man, you make me all teary-eyed. What are you doing, man?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that. JC,
Thanks,
this
brother.
has been an absolute pleasure to get to talk to you.
It has been awesome.
A cool experience. For everyone else out there, The Road Home is out on July 1st. Please listen to it, enjoy it. And it's summertime, so crank it up loud and just let the emotions flow through you because it's
a beer and enjoy
really
yourself.
Fantastic record. JC, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much again. I sincerely hope you have a great rest of your birthday, and we'll be speaking soon, I promise.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Austin. You have an awesome night, brother. Thank you.
You too. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.